The federal government have just released another 4,500 spots on the first home loan deposit scheme, which is great for first home buyers. Today, we're going to have a chat about why that is. First off, what is the FHLDS? It stands for First Home Loan Deposit Scheme, and it's a government initiative to help first-time buyers get into the market. Before I get into the nitty-gritty, basically, if you've got 5% deposit, you may be able to access this scheme and get into the market. So if that's you, what I would do is contact a mortgage broker like us here at wbell Mortgage Broker and make a plan to get into your first home. To understand the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme, you kind of need to understand how a loan works. Before I dig into that, if I could ask you a favor, click like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Back to the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme and how a loan works. So basically when you go to a lender and you ask for a loan, usually a first home buyer, they've got a small deposit. A lender views a small deposit as under 20% of the purchase price. What that means is the lower the deposit you have means the increased risk the lender has that you will default and not be able to pay the loan, and therefore the bank may make a loss. The bank mitigate this risk by taking out an insurance policy. And what that insurance policy does is protect the lender in case they lose any money from lending you the money. This is called lender's mortgage insurance, and they make you, the customer, pay for that policy. The cost of that is generally 3 or 4% of the purchase price. So on a 600 grand property, for example, you'd be paying 18 to 24 grand. Not just paying, it means you'd have to save up that extra 18 to 24 grand. This is where the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme comes in. Essentially what it is the government coming in and saying, hey, this borrower is good for the loan. If you make a loss, bank, we'll cover it. What that means is you don't have to save up that extra 18 or 24 grand, which means you can get into your first home a lot faster. So that's it. I hope that's given you a broad idea of how the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme works. If you think you're in a position where you could potentially go for this now or in the next few months, then please get in contact with us and we can help you make that a possibility. If you like our content, again, feel free to add us on socials, like and subscribe. Cheers.